What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And in today's video, Chain Battle has finally dropped over here on the global side, as well as the JP side. So we're going to kind of talk about it, show you guys the units that we should be using, who's going to be our best supporters, connectors, attackers, and see if we can try to get a couple runs in here and see if we can get that 1%. So first things first, we're actually going to hop over here to the chart that we have. Massive shout out to Piccolo-sama. This guy's been killing it with these chain battle guides for us. So as we can see up here, our best attacker is gonna be the Int Demon Goddess Toa. So she did just get an easy A over here on the on both global and JP. So she's gonna be our overall best attacker. If you don't happen to have her, I mean, obviously her banner is still up, so you should still be able to summon for her. If you don't happen to have her, you can always use the AGL Toa. If you don't have her, then you can use the Android 21. She just dropped, so if you haven't got her, you can always summon for her. Absolute worst case scenario, you can use the Int Android 21. She is free to play, so you can farm her up and you can use her as your main attacker. So no worries there, at least you do have a free to play option. Now when it comes to your best super connectors, your best one obviously is going to be the AGL Dokkan Fest Android 21. Pretty standard. I mean, they usually are the best attackers, or the best connectors, I mean. If you don't have her, like I said, you can farm up a second copy of the Android 21. You can use her as your connector and as your attacker. Now, on the extreme side, your best connector is actually going to be the AGL Darkness Toa. So, if you happen to get her, I know she's been in a couple of the Heroes banners. If you manage to get her, she's going to be your best connector. If you don't have her, you can always use another Int Demon Goddess Toa if you happen to have a second copy of her. And if not, you can use the STR Toa. So she is free to play. She just came out. You still do have time to farm her up if you haven't had a chance to. So I would definitely recommend using that as an option if needed. So on the super side here, the lineups we're looking for is the AGL Android 21, the Dokkan Fest, along with her SSR. The Int Android 21, because she just got a easy A as well. You're going to use the Int SSR Android 21, which is farmable, and then the two physical Android 18s. So both of them are like rewards that you get for completing missions, and you should be able to get both of those. So at least 4 of these units you should easily be able to have in your lineups. Now, the ones that are kind of the filler towards the end here, the physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker Vegito, and then the Super Saiyan God Trunks, or you can use STR Super Pycon. Those are going to be like your best. That's what you're going to be looking for. But the main 6 that you want to look for is the 421s and the 2 Android 18s. So now when we hop over here to the extreme side, we want to see, basically we want to use all Toas. So we definitely want the AGL TUR Toa. We want the Int TUR Toa, and we want the AGL SSR Toa. So you want to make sure that you have all 3 of those at least like in your lineup to score a little bit higher. And then next we want the TUR of the free-to-play Toa, the STR Toa, the SSR of the Int Toa, and then the SSR of the STR free-to-play Toa. So the main 6 that we want on the extreme side is going to be, like I said, all 6 of these Toas. 4 of them are summonable, 2 are free-to-play, which is kind of flip-flop from the super side where 4 of them are free-to-play and 2 are summonable. So, and then your filler units here, you have STR Steeless, you have Int Fu, and then you have oh wow, Poutine, I think, Physical Poutine, I think is her name, and then Physical Robel. And if you don't have them, you can use Int Lags. She just got her Easy A, so you can use her because she's free to play. And then the STR Supreme Kai of Time, like the brainwashed one. So these are going to be your filler units down here. So let's hop on over to the game itself, and let's see if let's get everything set up like we normally do, and then see what kind of see what my friends already got set up for us. So I did let a little bit of time pass to kind of give them some time to set their set all their units and everything, so we can maybe get a good lineup here. So I already have, you know, my current chain battle tab. I already got all the units in here, so we'll just go through. We'll select all of these units, throw them in here on the super side, and then throw all the extreme ones over here on their side. So automatically we get those 20 points. So let's see what kind of scores we already got. So okay, Senko, we love that, 143. So yep, so we're using the AGL Demon Goddess, or the AGL Darkness Toa, the Android 21, and the Int. Oh, so he's got him kind of flip-flopped a little bit here. So yeah, seems to be kind of like the lineups that you're looking for. He's just kind of missing the other 21, or the other Android 18 here, and he's missing one Toa down here. But 143,000 or 143 million is not a bad score. Is that kind of, yeah? So there's a lot of people in the 130s already. 130s. There was a couple 140s that I saw. Oh, hey, Toon. Okay, Toon. Okay, so Toon actually got a perfect extreme lineup and a almost perfect super lineup. So 144. Good job, Toon. Proud of you. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in ourselves. Let's see what we can do. So we want to use the, so we want to go straight to, we'll just go to crossover, and we'll go int. So we want, oh, and we want extreme. So we want this Demon Goddess Toa as our attacker. All right, so we are looking for we're looking for 4 Android 21s and 2 Android 18s. So any other Heroes units are going to be pretty much, we're not going to want them, essentially. So this is the part where it gets fun, where you have to scroll for hours and hope that you can find somebody that's got a good lineup for you. Yeah, so like this would be great, but we're missing 2 units here, and that PyCon and Vegito unfortunately are lower tier for us, so we definitely do not want to use that one. This one, not close, unfortunately. Yeah, I think we're going to have the unfortunate luck of running into, of not running into the units that we need. Like, we might struggle for a little bit here, so I'm going to actually give it, I'm going to give it a little bit of time. I'll see if some people set some more of their friends here, or if they'll set some more of their units here, and we will come back when we have a slightly better lineup. Alright, and we're back. So after the reset, I managed to find a somewhat decent lineup between the two. Both of them unfortunately are missing just one key unit, but I do have pretty much like everything else here. So in my super lineup, instead of the Vegito, even though he is the like 7th option, we would need the SSR of the Dokkan Fest 21. And on the extreme side, instead of having the Fu there, would have preferred to have the Int SSR of Demon Goddess Toa. But this is kind of like the best that I can do for now. So we're just going to go ahead and hop in here. We're going to see what kind of score that we can get, and hopefully it's going to be a quick 1%, and then I can just kind of improve on it in, you know, the next few days as time goes on, and maybe we can get a little bit better lineups every other half hour. All right, so first one, so we're going to do, okay. So this part here, of course, the pick 3, you have to just pick them as fast as you can. Of course, it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter which 3 you pick. It's either 3 super or 3 extreme. The score is going to come out relatively the same anyway. So we're just going to go with the 3 Toas here. Okay, so that was a little bit slower than I probably would have liked to, but you know what? I think this should still be a pretty good 1% score. And like I said, we'll be able to improve on it in the next few days. I mean, as long as we get 1% and just finish at 1%, that's all that really matters. But we do have a, so 136. I think that should be 1%. I believe. So let's just double check here. So thank you, Dread. Thank you, Hawk, for your guys' contributions here. Yeah, that's a perfect 1%er. So we're definitely going to improve on that. I don't see why we couldn't get a little bit higher than what we ended up getting. But if you guys are kind of struggling with this one, I know this chain battle is going to be a little bit on the tougher side. I do have a Discord, and we do have a lot of people helping out in the Discord right now. So we're just going to have, I mean, it's still early, and we're going to have more people kind of piling into the like friend code section. So if you guys are struggling with this one and you do need the help, I'll have the Discord link in the description below. So make sure you guys check it out, and hopefully we can help you guys get that 1%. So if this video helped you guys out, consider hitting that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.